All right, so One Championship has finally gone ahead and updated their rankings. And looking at the women's Atomweight or 115-pound division, Chihiro Sawada has made her debut in the rankings at number 3. Now she is, I believe, 3-0 in One Championship overall. One of the fights was in Friday fights, and then her most recent 2 were on One Fight Nights. She defeated Gian Radzwan at One Fight Night 20 back in March, and then most recently she defeated Noelle Grandjean via decision at One Fight Night 22 on May 3rd. So this is a fast move. It's a big move for the young Japanese wrestler. And I like it. I like the move. It's a new face in the One Championship rankings. I believe she bumped Gian Radzwan out. I believe that was Radzwan at number 5. Moved down Aliona Rasohina and Tiffany Teo down 1 spot each, which Rasohina hasn't fought since, I think, 2021. So not sure why she's still ranked. And then Tiffany Teo hasn't fought in a while either. But then again, we're talking about One Championship in 2024, so fighters aren't exactly getting a lot of fights right now if you're on the MMA side. But yeah, this very much puts Sawada very close to the title, and she already has an opponent in mind for who she wants to fight next. She talked to my boy Nick Atkin over at Sportskeeda. She said, quote, "I want to fight against Ham Sahi. She has fought in Japan so many times, and she is a strong fighter. I have so much respect for her." And I'll go ahead and play the short clip there, if I can, between Nick and Chihiro after her last fight. "Want to fight against Ham Sahi. She has fought in Japan so many times, and she is a strong fighter. I have so much respect for her." And I'll go ahead and play the short clip there, if I can, between Nick and Chihiro after her last fight.
Is there a name on your mind who is best for you for your next fight?
戦ってみたい選手はハムソヒ選手。彼女も日本でたくさん試合をしてて、すごく強い選手、トータルで強い選手だっていうのは分かってるし、私自身も彼女をリスペクトしているので、ぜひ戦ってみたいです。
I want to fight against Hamasahi. I know she has fought in Japan so many times, and I know she's a strong fighter, and I have so much respect for her. So I want to fight her.
That sounds good to me. Maybe we can do that in Tokyo in September, I believe. The next show is. Would you love to fight in Japan next?
日本大会が9月にあると噂がありますけれども、そこでハムソヒさんとの試合とかどうですかねって。
ぜひぜひぜひぜひやりたい。
I think I got that too.
Thank you.
So yeah, Sawada wants Ham, and I'll tell you what, I like that fight. That's a interesting fight. I mean, obviously Ham has way more experience. She has over 30 fights, whereas Sawada has 9. And of course, Ham has fought a who's who in the Atomweight division. Now, she has not fought since September of last year when she lost by a knockout to Stamp Fairtex for the vacant Atomweight title at the time. But she fought twice last year. She only fought like once a year, pretty much before that. So, like to see Ham get more active, and I think Sawada's a good fight. It's a good clash of styles. You've got striker versus grappler. Sawada the grappler, Ham the striker. It would make for a good fight. And Sawada has really, really strong wrestling. We saw that in both the Radzwan and the Grandjean fights. So it would definitely be keeping Ham on her toes. And Ham would definitely test to see how far along Sawada's striking has come, which Sawada is now at a gym that is primarily a kickboxing gym. So she decided to go there because she figured, look, my grappling's as good as I need it to be right now, but I need to work on striking. And that's really smart because she's in one championship and the champ is a striker. A lot of the fighters there are strikers, so I think that's actually a pretty smart move on her part. And she wants, I know one championship is going back to Japan later this year. I think that would be a really good fight for Japan because, you know, I mean, Sawada is Japanese, but she's not as well known there. Ham, even though she's Korean, is much more well known to the Japanese MMA fans. And I think putting Ham on a Japan card would be a very smart move for one championship. So congrats to Sawada on making the rankings, getting that much closer to the title because Ham is at number 1, right below the champ. And a win against her would pretty much guarantee a title shot. Now, Stamp is pretty much booked for the rest of the year already. She's fighting next month in June against Zamboanga. And then she fights Seong Jin-nan in September. But you might be able to fit a title fight in December or even January. So we'll see. But congrats to Chihiro Sawada and A1 Championship. Maybe we can get that booked for Japan later this year, Sawada versus Ham. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked the vid, hit that thumbs up button. While you're at it, go ahead, subscribe to Wmma Scene Now. Best, most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform online. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.